playing every word, every mistake. The waiter forgot the order when paid, but I can't let go of the things that I said. My mind keeps writing the end of a story unfinished. Why can't I just close the page? 2 a.m. loop spinning in my head, unfinished thoughts living under my bed. The things I left unsaid, they won't let me sleep. Zeigarnik, why do you cut so deep? First the love still plays like a song on repeat. The brain holds the chapters that never complete. But maybe unfinished just means that I cared. A crumpled up feeling, not wasted, just warm. My mind keeps writing the end of a story unfinished. I'll learn to turn off the page. 2 a.m. loop spinning in my head, unfinished thoughts living under my bed. The things I left unsaid, they won't let me sleep. Zeigarnik, why do you cut so deep? Tonight I'll write it down, put a period on this. Round order closed, no more replay. I'll finally drift away. 2 a.m. loop fading now. Unfinished thoughts take a bow. It's okay to leave some things undone. Tomorrow is a brand new one. The morning light comes through the curtain. Another page, a little uncertain. The words I said still echo softly, but daylight makes them feel less costly. I crumpled up, I fell apart, but paper hearts can be unfolded. Every crease tells where I've been. Fold and unfold, I find my shape again. Fold and unfold through the sun and rain. pushed, I crumpled up, I fell apart, but paper hearts can be unfolded. Every crease shows I'm still here. Fold and unfold, I find my shape again. Fold and unfold through the sun and rain. I'm not broken, just a little bent. Every wrinkle has a story meant. Fold and unfold. It's okay to not be perfect. Every scar has made me worth it. Unfold slowly, breathe and start. You were always a work of art. Fold and unfold. Just breathe and unfold. You're more beautiful for having been whole. I saw you cry across the room, and something in me felt it too. I didn't know your name or story, but my heart already knew. We were to feel each other deeper than we ever knew. Mirror neurons firing, telling us we're not alone. Your pain becomes my own. Your joy lights up my bones. We're reflections of each other in this mirror made of love. I feel you, I see you through the noise and the rush. Near neurons, they remind us we were made to be enough. A stranger smiles across the street. My lips curve up, my heart skips beat. Evolution wrote this language long before we learned to speak. We were to feel each other deeper than we ever show. Mirror neurons firing. You're not watching this alone. Your pain becomes my own. Your joy lights up my bones. We're reflections of each other in this mirror made of love. I feel you, I see you through the noise and the rush. Mirror neurons, they remind us we were made to be enough. When you hurt, I hurt. When you rise, I rise. We are each other's living mirrors in disguise. Mirror neurons, you are not alone. I feel you. We're already home. I say I'm fine, but I feel the way today. I say I'm ready, but I hesitate. the truth, could I live a lie? I know the answer, but I still ask why. Two voices pulling left and right, my mind's a battlefield tonight. Something doesn't add up here, but I hold on to what I want to hear. Cognitive dissonance tearing me in two, believing what I want, not what I know is true. I build my walls with comfortable wrong. Cognitive dissonance, it's been here all along. Habit isn't good for me. I know that person sets me free, but every time I reach the edge, I rewrite the story in my head. Two voices blowing, push and pull. My cup of logic never full. The gap between my words and deeds is quietly growing like a weed. Cognitive dissonance tearing me in two, believing what I want, not what I know is true. It's been here all along. What if I stopped and faced the noise? What if I listened to the other voice? The discomfort is a signal, not a flaw. The crack in the mirror shows me all. What if you let the truth come in? Cognitive dissonance, the war inside can finally end.
The only thing beneath the sun. Flow state, I'm living in the space between. Flow state, where nothing hurts and nothing intervenes. Time bends, the mind becomes the stream. Flow state, the sweetest place I've ever been. Ever been, ever been, ever been. Six, send me how you map this ground, where skill meets challenge, joy is found. Not too easy, not too hard, just the music and the dark. No past, no future, only this. A breath that turns to pure exists. The task becomes the whole of me, effortless and finally free. slow state. Just breathe, flow state. Just be the river, doesn't try to run. It simply goes until it's done. Until it's done. There's a place I go when the world's too loud, away from the noise and the pressing crowd. No judgment waiting behind the door, just quiet and warmth and nothing more. I built this space with pieces of me, a corner of calm where I breathe free, not running away, just coming home to the safest place I've ever known. Safe place where I lay my armor down. Safe place where I don't have to wear a crown. No performance, no pretending, just me. Safe place where I finally get to be. Get to be just me. The cage hums a lullaby, a thread of peace between earth and sky. Psychological safety, they call it so, but I just call it the place I go. I built these walls not to keep out love, but to hold the parts that need holding up. Not every space deserves my heart. Some places heal and some break apart. Safe place where I lay my armor down. Safe place where I don't have to wear a crown. No performance, no pretending, just me. Safe place where I finally get to be. You deserve a place like this, where your scars are met with a gentle kiss, where your flaws don't make you less, where being human is enough, not more, not less. Safe place, you are your own safe place. You're never alone. Come home, come home, come home. I swear I see the world as it is. No filter, no lens. is just the truth of this, but somewhere deep in the wiring of me, I'm seeing exactly what I want to see. The last to know is always me. My blind spot hides in plain sight. I judge the judge who cannot see, while wearing the same blindfold tied. Bias blind spot, living in my mirror. Bias blind spot, making fog feel clearer. Bible will get blind spot. Bible will get blind spot. Bias blind spot. I thought I was free, but the biggest illusion's always me. I know about confirmation bias well. I've read the studies, I've got the intel, but knowing the trap and walking around it are two different roads, and I can't always find it. The map is not the territory, my certainty is just a story. The smarter I think that I've become, the harder it is to see where I'm from. Bias blind spot, living in my mirror. Bias blind spot, making fog feel clearer. Bias blind spot. Bias blind spot. Bias blind spot. I thought I was free, but the biggest illusion was always me. What if I paused? What if I asked? What if the truth was behind my mask? The crack in my logic is where light gets in. Awareness is where the work begins. Bias blind spot, can you see it now? Bias blind spot, take a move. The mirror is waiting. Turn around, the self you've been seeking can be found. I've been holding on so tight to the version of that night. Every word, every wound, pressed like flowers out of bloom. The come and go hums below, like a river letting go, carrying what I couldn't say, gently washing it away. Forgiveness isn't saying it was fine, it's unhooking their anger. Self-forgiveness is the hardest part. Facing all the maps inside my heart. The mistakes I replay on loop. The shame that pulls me out of my roots. What if I treated treat a friend who fell with grace instead of cruelty, a gentler kind of spell. Letting go is not erasing, it's acknowledging and then re-sing. I hold the memory, drop the pain, I will not carry that weight again. Let go protocol, initialize it now. Let go protocol, I don't know how, but I'm releasing what I've carried, all the grudges I have buried. Let go protocol, beginning. Breathe in, breathe out, name it, then release. The past cannot be edited, but I can find my peace. Let go. Check that box, my brain lights up, it never stops. A little win, a tiny thrill, the dopamine starts paying bills. I scroll out like I chase the high, a shooting star across my mind. But why does every peak feel brief? The warning is the sweet relief. My neurons fire, the loop begins. The reward is real, but so are the spins. It's not the having, it's the chase. Dopamine dance, I'm spinning around. Dopamine dance, chasing the sound. Every little hit, every high and fall. Dopamine dance, I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. The jangle beats like my racing heart. The guy you jump plays the wanting part. Six sent me high, he said it right. The joy is in the doing, not the light. So I won't chase the finish line, I'll live inside the doing time. Each step ahead, each breath a beat. The dance itself is the whole treat. My neurons fire, the loop unwinds. When I stop chasing peace, I find not less alive, just fully here. The dopamine of now is clear. Dopamine dance, I'm spinning around. Dopamine dance, chasing the sound. Every little hit, every high and fall. Dopamine dance, I want it all. What if the reward was never the prize? What if the dance itself was the surprise? Stop, feel, breathe, right here, right now. The dopamine was always showing you how. Dopamine dance, dopamine dance, dopamine dance. The joy is complete, you don't need more. Your I learned to love the way I was taught, by hands that held and hands that forgot. Some nights they came and some nights they stayed away, and I've been decoding that ever since that day. I reach too fast or I don't reach at all. I build my walls or I'm waiting for the fall. Bobby said we carry who we were. Every adult love is just a blur. Anxious or avoidant, secured or not, I'm just a child looking for a spot where love feels safe and doesn't have to run, where I don't have to earn it, it just comes. Attachment theory written on my heart, the very first goodbye that tore me apart. I love the way I learned to love back then. Attachment theory, can I learn again? Can I learn again? The Gaijin plays the in-between, the notes that say what words can't really mean. I cling too hard or disappear from sight. An old response to an ancient fight. You didn't fail me, you were trying to carry in your own attachment wounds right through. And now hold both versions in my hand. The child who needed more, the one who understands. Anxious or avoidant, somewhere in between. I'm finding out the patterns that I've seen, where love feels steady, quiet and sincere, where I don't have to brace myself for fear. Attachment theory written on my heart, the very first goodbye that tore me apart. I love the way I learned to love back then. Attachment theory, can I learn again? Earn security, they say we can grow. The wounds we carry don't have to show. I choose to reach with open hands, to love more softly than I was planned. Attachment theory, I'm rewriting you. Attachment theory, I'm learning something new. The love I give today doesn't have to be the love that first shaped me. There's a child inside me sitting on the floor, waiting to be seen the way she was before. She learned to shrink her laughter, learned to hold her tears. She's been waiting in the hallway all these years. I used to rush past her, always moving on, but she's the one who holds the light of every dawn. She kept the wonder safe
finally rest. You were never too much. You were always my best inner child. Come home. The Daejeon plays a melody she knows, a tune she hummed before the world told her no. She wanted so much just to be held in her, not fixed or changed, just seen, just one kind word. I was taught to move on, never look behind, but she lives in every pattern of my mind. She's the reason that I flinch, the reason that I run. She's also why I love so hard. She's how I love someone. What if I stayed beside her? What if I let her speak? What if the part I labeled broken was actually the key? Inner child, I see you now. Inner child, I'll show you how to be safe, to be loved, to finally rest. You were never too much. You were always my best inner child. Come home. I'm sorry that I left you. I'm sorry that I ran. I'm coming back to get you. I'll hold you while I can. You don't have to earn your place here. You never had to try. I love you, little one. I love you. That's not a lie. Inner child, you can rest now. Inner child, you're allowed now to be soft, to be loud, to take up all your space. Inner child, welcome home. It started with a text I sent at noon. Did I say too much? Did I say it wrong? I played it back 100 different ways. The same 3 words took up the entire day. A thought walks in, invites his friends along. They rearrange the furniture and stay too long. My brain became a theater of what ifs. The curtain never falls, the actor never rests. I know that I am thinking way too much. I know that I am losing gentle touch with the actual moment, with the actual me buried underneath the thoughts I cannot see. Overthinking, drawing maps of nowhere. Overthinking, climbing stairs that aren't there. Every conversation gets a second show. Every silence gets a meaning that I don't know. Overthinking, when will you let me go? Let me go, let me go. The Hagen plays a spiral that I'm in. begins before the last can end. Metacognition, thinking about thought, a prison made of everything I've taught. But here's the thing, the spiral never shows. Most of what I fear already let me go. The story in my head is just a draft. The world outside moved on and even laughed. What if I dropped the narrative tonight? What if the silence wasn't something to fight? What if the thought was just a passing cloud, not a verdict, just a sound? Overthinking, drawing maps of nowhere. Overthinking, climbing stairs that aren't there. Every conversation gets a second show. Every silence gets a meaning. No overthinking. When will you let me go? Notice it, name it, don't fight it, just watch. The thought is not the truth, the storm is not the cause. Breathe in, step back, let the spiral slow. You are not your thoughts. I talk to myself the way I never speak to anyone I love and make me feel weak. The harshest judge lives in my own head, replaying all the things I should have said. What if I turn that voice down low? What if I let a kinder current flow? Kristen says suffering needs a friend, not criticism, just a place to land. Come minute you met, I'm not alone. Every breaking heart has felt this. No mindfulness, just hold it, don't suppress. Self-compassion isn't weakness, it's the best. Self-compassion, speaking soft and true. Self-compassion, I am learning you the way I told a friend who fell apart is exactly how I'll hold my own heart. Self-compassion, I am enough even when the road is rough. Self-compassion, come home to me. This is how I set myself free. The jamungo hums the depths I feel, a sound that says that everything is real. I don't have to earn the right to rest. I don't have to pass some endless test. 3 components, mindful, shared, and kind. A revolutionary act of mine to treat myself the way I treat the ones I love the most beneath the sun.
is how I set myself free. Talk to yourself like someone you love, not a verdict, just enough. You are human, you are real, you are allowed to hurt and heal. Self-compassion, you are worthy now. Self-compassion, you don't need to know how. Just be gentle, just be here. You were always worth the care. I have been broken in ways I couldn't name. I've sat in ruins, I've played the losing game. I thought the cracks would swallow me alive, but every fracture taught me how to survive. The stadium calls across the empty field, a sound that says what brokenness revealed. You are not less for having fallen hard. The deepest roots grow under battle scars. Post-traumatic growth, they gave it a name. The science says that suffering holds a flame, that when we break apart and then rebuild, we all can be on what we once felt. Resilience, I am made of what I've survived. Resilience, every broken rule kept me alive. Not unaffected, I was changed, I was remade. Resilient, I am not afraid, not afraid, not afraid. The bounce back isn't going back to before. It's building something better than before. The willow bends but never breaks in storm. Flexibility is how we find our form. I used to think that strength meant standing still. Now I know it means you bend until the wind has passed, and then you rise again. Resilience was never about pretend. Growth, plasticity, the brain can change. The pathways over pain can rearrange. What broke you once can forge you something strong. The darkest night was just where you belong. Resilience, I am made of what I've survived. Resilience, used to chase a version of myself that lived just out of reach upon a shelf. A little more, a little better still. A moving target I could never fill. But somewhere in the searching I got lost. I paid the toll and didn't count the cost. And all the while the person that I am was waiting quietly, worth more than I had planned. What if the finish line was never real? What if enough was always how I feel? Right here, with nothing now, with nothing left to prove. What if I'm already everything I choose? Good enough, not settling, just seeing clear. Good enough, the life I have is already here. Not perfect, not finished, not the final draft, but good enough to love, good enough to last, good enough. I'm finally letting go, good enough. The only truth I'll ever know. I am good enough. The Gaijin plays a song of what remains when all the noise of not enough has waned. The 2 a.m. loops fade into the dawn. The crumpled pages smoothed and carried on. From mirror neurons to the flow we find. From letting go to the resilient mind. From inner children healed to love relearned. Good enough was always what we earned. The journey wasn't broken, it was real. Every crack and fold was how we heal. Right here, right now. The playlist comes to close. Good enough, that's everything I know. Good enough, not settling, just seeing clear. Good enough, the life I have is already here. Not perfect, not finished, not the final draft, but good enough to love, good enough to last, good enough. I'm finally letting go, good enough. The only truth I'll ever know. I am good enough. To the one who stayed up late, to the one who questioned everything, to the one who almost gave up but kept on listening. You made it here. You always were. You always will be. Good enough. Good enough just as you are. Good enough. You've always been good enough. Come home to